It's Weekend Update with Seth Meyers.
For Weekend Update, I'm Seth Meyers. Here are tonight's top stories. Macbeth was slain in battle today by Macduff. Sources are telling us Macbeth was beaten so easily because earlier that day he swallowed a fly, and the fly's ghost kept distracting him on the battlefield. Lady Macbeth is said to have killed herself today. People believe it's because of her crippling guilt over having Macbeth kill Duncan, but speculators now believe she killed herself in an attempt to kill the person standing between her and the throne, herself. After seeing all the carnage over the last month, we here at Weekend Update have decided it's time for...
Really? With Seth and Amy.
Hi Amy, glad to have you back on the show. Glad to be back. You want to get us started? Sure. Really, Macbeth? You thought you could get away with killing Duncan in your house and take his place? You made yourself look more suspicious than Scooby-Doo when the gang asked him where the sandwich went and he burps. I mean, really. Really? Really, Lady Macbeth? You thought forcing your husband to kill a man would make you feel less guilty? That's like having your friend tell your boyfriend you cheated on him. I mean, really? Really? Really, Malcolm and Donald Bain? Your father is killed and your move is to flee the country? I get that you want to be safe, but maybe tell someone that's why you're leaving. When someone commits a crime and you flee the country, you look guilty. When your king dies and you're next in line for the throne and you run away, you just confessed. I mean, really. Really. Really, Banquo? 3 weeks until Macbeth will be king, and then the king dies in Macbeth's house, and Macbeth gets the throne, and you want to talk about nightmares? You might be a good person, but you're the minority. Anyone who's ever heard of a witch knows they don't do things out of the goodness of their hearts. Who even knows that they have hearts? Evil's all around you. Your nightmares aren't real. The knife in your back is. I mean, really. Really. Really, Macduff? You think the king is on a murderous rampage, and you leave your family alone in his kingdom? I'm not saying you're dumb, but the drunk guard yelling at the door would have known that was a bad idea. I mean, really. Really. Really, Duncan? Your kingdom is at war, there's an empire trying to kill you, and you go sleep in some Thane's guest house with no security? If Macbeth didn't slay you, some assassin from your enemy country would have shown up 10 minutes later. I mean, really. Really. And lastly, really, Shakespeare? You want to show the grasp evil gets on you after you indulge just once, the perils of stepping on people for power, and the true emptiness that power actually gives you. I learned all that watching Toy Story 3. No one died in that movie, and it grossed over $940 million worldwide. I mean, really. 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 For Weekend Update, I'm Seth Meyers. I'm Amy Puller. And I'm Dylan McCaffery. Good night!